Angel Reese picking up right where she left off, breaking more WNBA records, but unfortunately for Sky fans, it came in the form of a loss, 99-74.
Angel Reese just made WNBA history, but not for something she'll want to brag about. In a game against the New York Liberty, the Chicago Sky forward had a rough night, missing all 8 of her shots and finishing without a single point from the field. It was one of the toughest performances of her career, and yes, it's already making headlines for all the wrong reasons.
Well, it may be time for Angel Reese to consider taking up a different game. Tiddlywinks, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what game she wants to possibly take up. I know one thing, she can't wait for the Unrivaled season to start at this point.
And it wasn't just Angel Reese. The whole Chicago Sky squad struggled big time. We've got a jaw-dropping stat coming up that explains why this might go down as one of the worst starts in WNBA history. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever just came back strong with a big win. If you're backing Caitlin and the Fever, drop a FEVRCHAMPS in the comments. Let's go.
Chicago Sky, you're seeing that right. 9 points in the second quarter. 9 points. Folks, if a team scores less points than you have fingers, that's bad.
You know what happens when a professional basketball player can't make a single shot from the field? You get Angel Reese's performance against the Liberty. Actually, let's be real, you get Angel Reese every game. This particular disaster saw Reese go 0 for 8 from the floor, managing just 2 measly points from free throws. 2 points in a professional basketball game from someone who averaged 13.6 points per game in her rookie season.
Angel Reese, part 33! Let's get it!
Only lost by 25 this time!
Bang!
That stuffer coming hot with the stats. She went 0 of 8, 5 turnovers, and she got 1 hit stick.
Bang!
She had 12 rebounds. 8 of them were the me-bounds, if you know what I'm saying. All right, let's get it going. How about it?
Bang!
Again, there's another me-bound. Let's do it again.
Bang!
Another me-bound. Do it again.
Bang!
Another me-bound. One more time.
Bang!
Wait, you're allowed to pass the ball?
What went wrong? Honestly, it played out like a comedy sketch. Angel Reese missed 4 shots in a row right under the basket, all in the same possession. She kept grabbing her own rebounds, going back up, and missing again, and again, and again. Even the calmest Chicago Sky fans were left speechless. The clip went viral fast, with people all over social media wondering if Reese forgot how to finish a layup.
Tell her when you travel, you need your real ID now.
Bang!
Free throws ain't free.
Bang! Again! Bang!
All right, brother, who at the zoo is responsible for letting the giraffes out of their habitat? How many steps was that? Traveling!
Bang!
Does a fly and Angel Reese have in common? They both get swatted.
Bang!
The company reached out. They said, I want to sponsor you. I said, you don't have my flavor. They said, what's your flavor? I said, butter pecan.
Bang!
He's shooting 23% from less than 5 feet from the basket. 4 of 17 from right there.
What?
Throws are fundamentals.
Bang!
What did she do in the offseason?
Bang!
Reese had wide open looks right under the hoop, the kind most high school players would knock down without thinking. They're the shots that drive coaches crazy, the ones you're supposed to make every time, but somehow, Reese managed to miss all of them, each in a new and baffling way.
And it was Angel Reese setting women's basketball back 30,000 years at this point. I mean, truly. I would say back to the age of T-Rex, but she does get rebounds, so she can actually rebound the ball. What she cannot do is shoot the ball at all. And the same woes from last year are back, but I'm going to point something out.
Reese had a tough game, not just with her shooting, but all around. She gave the ball away 5 times, which threw off the rhythm the Sky were trying to find. Just when it looked like Chicago might get something going, she'd either miss a close shot or lose control of the ball at a crucial moment. You could see the frustration on her face as the game went on, and it finally boiled over when she got hit with a technical foul for arguing with a ref.
And another loose ball foul, they're going to give it to Angel. And this one might be challenged. We'll have to see. And Angel Reese, I think, just got slapped with a tech.
This was one of the roughest shooting nights we've seen in the WNBA, especially given how many easy looks were missed. Even players who focus more on defense usually manage to score something. Going 0 for 8 is rare, especially when half of those shots were right at the rim.
Okay, so now we've got a person standing in a room with a spotlight on them every time they play basketball. And the basketball is not good on top of it. It wasn't good beforehand, but guys, 26 minutes. Almost 20, let's just call it 27 minutes. When you're at 26:56, we're calling it 27 minutes. 0 from 8 for the field. 8 offensive rebounds. Don't worry, we'll get to the video. 12 rebounds, 5 turnovers, 2 points.
The tough part? Even with 12 rebounds, 8 of them on offense, no one's talking about that. When you don't make a single shot and only put up 2 points, those numbers don't mean much. Reese tried to keep her head up, saying she was staying calm and ready for the next shot. But this wasn't just a bad night. It was the kind of game that ends up in low-light reels and gets shared all over social media. When a pro player makes headlines for how badly they played on offense, you know it's gone off the rails.
That's bad. If a team scores less points than the amount of fingers you have, that is a serious issue. But Tyler Marsh, salute to you. Salute to you. You are going to ride out with this Angel Reese point forward nonsense. I most thoroughly appreciate your contribution to the WNBA. Thank you, Tyler Marsh. Thank you.
It's one thing when a single player struggles, but when the whole team falls apart, you end up making the wrong kind of history. That's exactly what happened with the Chicago Sky, who now hold the worst 2-game start in WNBA history. Through their first 2 games, they were outscored by a combined 60 points. Let that sink in. Minus 60 points. They lost 93-58 to Indiana, then got blown out again by New York, 99-74. This isn't just a rough patch. It's some of the worst basketball the league has ever seen.
What record did Angel Reese break? I didn't say it was a good record. I never said that. Shout out to you, Priceless. I missed this. Historically bad shootings with a E emoji. Angel Reese goes 0 for 7 from within 4 feet of the basket to tie most misses from that distance in the WNBA over the past 10 seasons. This must be a Caitlin Clark fan at ESPN. Surely nobody who follows the ESPN playbook and narrative will write this. This had to have been a darn Caitlin Clark fan. Historically bad. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh.
The Liberty didn't just beat Chicago. They tore them apart and made history doing it. New York hit 19 three-pointers in the game, setting a new WNBA record for most threes in a single game. The Sky's defense looked completely lost, giving up wide-open shots all over the court. When the other team is shooting that freely from beyond the arc, it's clear your defense has fallen apart.
And you see some more, and then you see some, and then you see again, and it's and it's, oh my goodness, this is just as bad as that play-by-play says. And the funniest part, these announcers tried to make it sound so good, like, oh my god.
Cardoso with the miss. Angel Reese picks it up, what she's good at. Getting another offensive rebound. She says, give me that. How about another? Persistence trying to pay off. Jones gets a piece. Angel Reese won't give up. Jones with another.
Oh my good.
Let's break down the numbers because they tell the harsh reality for the Sky. Chicago is scoring just 66 points per game, while their opponents are putting up nearly 100. That's a 34-point difference every game, basically like they're playing 2 different games. You can't win when you're getting outscored by that much. On top of that, turnovers are killing them. Against New York, Chicago gave the ball away 24 times, which led to 27 points for the Liberty. Making 24 turnovers in one game shows a team struggling to keep control of the ball.
Now, folks, imagine being a player on this team, seeing all of this transpire, knowing that. Look at Courtney Vandersloot here. Look at Courtney Vandersloot. Look at Courtney Vandersloot. Courtney Vandersloot's like, hey, I'm open. Hey, Angel. Angel, you're my darling. Can I get the ball, please? Oh, no. Oh, you're just going to do that again? Oh, okay. Just go ahead. Do it again. Oh, you missed. You're going to do it. Okay. Do it again.
Is the weight of the burden of what did not transpire this past weekend also coming down on her. Because, again, here we are. How many days later? This is Friday. That was Saturday. 6 days later, not a lick of proof of any kind of racial allegations, proof. Nothing. The coach comes out. We didn't find out about it until everybody else did. Look at this. Oh, my God. This is a sequence of events over 20 seconds. It's ugly. Angel Reese, offensive rebound. Jonquel Jones blocks Angel Reese. Offensive rebound. Jonquel Jones blocks Angel. 1 foot layup. 1 foot layup. Offensive rebound. Misses layup. Offensive rebound. Misses layup. Offensive rebound. Holy hell. What's her defenders? You can't be. You can't defend this.
Historically bad, was it? Yikes. Mamma mia. 2 points, 12 rebounds, 3 steals. 0 for 8 from the field. 33% from the free throw line. Angel Reese, point forward. 5 turnovers, 1 assist, point forward. 1 assist, 5 turnovers, Angel Reese, point forward. Yet again, Tyler Marsh. I appreciate you, sir. I can't begin to explain how thankful I am for your duty.
0% shooting from 2 feet with 5 shots is just wow. Stop that nonsense about these rebounds. What good are rebounds what good is rebounds if you can't come back and make a shot